Just going to
Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us this morning. So I'd just like to introduce Katie Brown, who's joining us from Love to Ride. Thank you very much. And some of you I know, some of you I don't. And I'm Ursula Dowd. I work for Southampton City Council, but I'm also a project manager for Love to Ride, together with a Sustainability Transport Officer for Workplaces. So welcome today. And we are going to be looking at Love to Ride and what it can do for you and your business. Katie.
So if we just run through the agenda quickly, we're going to go through the key aims of Love to Ride, the Bike Month Challenge overview, the Love to Ride website, what features that you can use, and then our upcoming challenge, which is Cycle September, some more site features and prizes, engaging with the site, how you can spread the word, and then we'll go to a Q&A at the end. So our key aims at Love to Ride is to firstly provide a fun and engaging platform that is inclusive and accessible for everyone, regardless of their race or ethnicity, gender and disability. We secondly want to support new and non-confident cyclists to ride for everyday journeys. And thirdly, we want to promote and enhance on-the-ground cycling provisions. Back to you, Ursula.
So I thought it'd be good at this point just to reflect back. Love to Ride does 4 challenges a year, and we completed one in May. And we had some outstanding results compared with last year, as you can see. So the miles traveled last year was 118,000 by bike. This year's 128,000 miles traveled. Total trips last year was 8,895. As a result, this year was 10,278 trips, an increase of 55%. So cycling is definitely becoming better accepted. Thank goodness. Then the trips for transport, which is what we're ultimately after, is people commuting rather than taking their car. Last year we had 2,500. This year, 4,757 trips were for transport only in May, an increase of 88% over last year. Congratulations, guys. Thank you.
Nice. So I'm going to do a little overview of the Love to Ride website and show you some of the features that you can use. So firstly, you've got your rider profile, and this is where you can see your riding stats and data. You can share photos, you can set yourself goals and earn badges. Then you can have a workplace profile page, so you can register or join one that's already existing on the site. And you can also join a group. So this is really a focal point for cycling. We have message boards on each of the profiles. You can set community goals. You can have collective riding stats. You have an activity feed and leaderboards. And then you can also take part in all of our campaigns and challenges. And there's something there for everyone. We're definitely focused on participation and encouragement rather than the riding mileage. So we just want everyone to get involved. We have social features for you to use. There's high fives and commenting available. And you can share stories and photos, and you can just really get involved in the Southampton cycling community. And we also have local information for you. So we have tips and quick courses. There's a Where to Ride page, which is really about Southampton, where you can ride in the local area. There's bike shop finder tools and rolling announcements as well. So Cycle September is our biggest workplace challenge. And this is kicking off on the 1st of September and runs throughout the whole of the month. This is a national workplace challenge, and all you need to do is log your rides, whether it's a short ride around the street, to the shops, or a trip to work, and you can log your rides, take part and encourage others. You can win awesome prizes, and this year there's over 500 prizes up for grabs. We want you to encourage your friends, co-workers and families to join in the campaign. And again, you can take part as an individual, you can ride with a group, or you can ride with your workplace as well.
So the first thing is to actually get you up and registered. And so you'll need to encourage people to set up their individual rider profiles, which is basically go on, put your name up there, put an email, join a group or join a workplace or create a workplace if there's one not already created, and then start to log your rides. So you can see towards the bottom of that screen grab, add a ride. It's that easy. I biked, put in the amount, miles, on the date. So you can also do it retrospective. So if you forget on one day, you can do it the next. And then it'll ask you, is it fun or fitness, transportation, getting to a meeting, log the ride, add your photo, and away you go. You can then start to connect. So inviting people, you can then invite straight from the website, and you can start to earn badges. You know, I've done 25 miles commuting. That was a good one to get finally. Whether you can cycle in the rain, lots of different things. And then you start to see people who have ridden like 1,000 miles. So once you've got your individual rider profile set up, you can then move to the workplace profile. So this is where you really, really can find out what's happening with your people in your business. So I've put up Southampton City Council, obviously, yes, the one I'm, but you can start to see what percentage of people are cycling. Also, how many, so we started off, I think, last year with 25 out the whole of the council. We're now up to 174, but we've still got a long way to go with 3,000 staff. So it enables you to see what's going on. You can see how many new riders, how many miles. So in just that top stats box is really, really important for you. By setting up the workplace profile, you will be able to see all this. So once you've clicked on and you've created the name, it will then set up all the things for you. But on top of that, the key bit that most people miss is straight underneath that are 6 little tabs. And you often just see the activity below, you see the message, these 6 little tabs. So you go on the overview, that's basically what you'll see on the screen now. You can also see all your co-workers, how many miles they're doing, what they're doing. So you can then see who's really strong, who are the ones that really can support you in the messaging. The challenges will show who's registered for the particular challenge that's current. So obviously Cycle September, we're now starting to build up and get people recruited for this. You can see which departments. So when people set up a workplace profile, like Southampton City Council, we've got 74 locations. So people can then put what division they're in. So often with your own businesses, you might have payroll, you might have HR, you might have a warehouse. So all of those, but in the workplace challenge, they all get consolidated into one. So everybody is working together. So you have your top riders, you can see, and then you've got the info board. So you can post up little stories and things directly relating to yours. But the other thing is you can message anybody in your team or the team as its entirety. So what you're aiming then is throughout September, you can then start to see the leaderboards, which we'll come on to a bit later. Katie, over to you.
So this workplace challenge, you can earn points to earn prizes and to compete on the leaderboards. So essentially every point you can earn for every day and mile you ride. So 1 mile equals 1 point and 1 day equals 10 points. And you can also earn points for encouraging others to ride, which is something that we really promote, and it's really important to get other people riding bikes. So if you encourage an existing rider, you can earn 50 points, and a new rider, you can earn 100 points. And these then help you on the leaderboards, and we have 7 workplace size categories, and you will compete against workplaces of similar sizes, and there'll be a Southampton and UK wide leaderboards for you to compete against. And here you can see we have what a screenshot of the workplace leaderboards and what they'll look like throughout the challenge. And here you can see how well your workplace is doing in comparison with other workplaces in Southampton. It can promote some friendly competition with the area. And then you also have the top individual leaderboards, which you can see on an individual basis how you are doing as a rider. And this again can be compared with people in Southampton and then again nationally. And we have something for everyone here. So we have top riders for most miles and most points, and then gendered leaderboards. We have top encourager leaderboards and things for new riders as well. And now to the most exciting part of the challenge. So during Cycle September, or every campaign, we offer prizes. And this year we have over 500 prizes for riders to win. And all you've got to do is log one ride and you can be in the chance of winning a prize. And the more rides you log, the more points you earn, the more prize entries you get. And there's so many different prizes on offer this year. And our grand prize is a £4,000 holiday to the destination of your choice. And then we also have our early bird prize, which is if you register for the challenge before September, you could win a brand new bike worth £1,000. And there's loads of other stuff on offer as well. We've got it all on our prizes page, things to help you on your bike riding journey, such as bike lights, bike stands, bike locks. You can earn a coffee if you encourage someone, and you two can go for a ride together and grab a coffee. You know, there's loads on offer, and really to incentivize you to log your rides and get on the platform. And this is just a little feature about what we have on the site. So we have a social tab, which is a really nice community of everyone. And you can see stories and like the real people who are riding day to day in the Southampton area. And you can see it nationally as well. People can post stories and photos of their riding habits and journeys, and you can interact with them, like their photos, comment on them, really encourage other people to ride and engage with their riding journey. We also have a Learn tab. So this is an educational part of the site where no matter what stage in your riding journey you are, whether you're a new rider or a regular rider, there's something there for you. We have tips and articles about building your confidence, how to unlock a bike, how to fit a helmet. We have quick courses which help you learn how to ride in the rain, how to take a newbie for a ride. And this is an area where you can really take anyone to, just to learn something more about riding. And we have loads of videos on offer for people to use as well. And we also have the Workplace Champion tab. And this is for the Workplace Champion. So the person who really controls the workplace profile. So the person who would be someone who's a keen rider and is keen to encourage others to ride. We want that person to encourage their co-workers to log their rides and take part in their campaigns. We have a Champions tab where you can download a challenge checklist. And this is a simple guide to make sure that you're doing everything that you can and to help you follow some simple steps to encourage everyone to ride. And I think it's back over to you, Ursula.
Yeah, thanks, Katie. So just popping back to Workplace Champion. Obviously, we're really keen to engage with all the champions out there, so you don't feel that you've got this horrendous workload on top of your day-to-day job. So trying to make it as easy for you as possible to spread the word amongst your business, get your guys, women up onto the top of the leaderboard in the easiest possible way. So please do reach out to your workplace officer so that we can help support you in this process. So in addition to having your own, as a champion, having your own special tab where there's lots of tips and tricks on there, you can also then go to the resources page and you can download all the assets. So you don't even have to create anything. We've got posters, there's email signatures, there's social media posts, there's the text to include on those too, or you can adjust them, but they're just guidelines for you. So you have all the pre-written copy as well. So it's not just about having a couple of pictures. So we know that some prefer to work digitally, and obviously you've got the opportunities if you wish to print out posters, leave these around the bike sheds, all different ideas, lots of different things that we can help with you. So please do reach out. So are you ready? We're way ahead this year, thank goodness. So we've still got another 5 weeks before Cycle September finally kicks off, which is why we're doing this now, so that you can ask the questions, talk to your people, what do they need? Registration is already open. And I think we've got 47 workplaces already signed up, 233 riders, of which 10 are brand new ones. So the great thing about now is getting the comms ready. Get your internal comms on board with you so you're not out there alone. Or you might have your sustainability manager. Look at all of them. How can they help get the word out? Bike is for fitness, and it affects everybody. So encourage family, encourage friends. They don't have to be in the workplace. They might be a social group. They might be a school. So think about all the people you connect with. Who is cycling and who isn't cycling? And then direct them to lovetoride.net/Southampton. And off you go. It's that easy. So we have basically endeavored to get a 1 hour into 30 minutes because of everyone's time. Most people have lost the last 2 days because the phenomenal heat, and I'm not going to complain. I promise I'm not going to complain. So for all those that are here with us today, do we have any questions that we'd like to pose? Are there things that you'd like to see particularly? Any thoughts?
How do you record the miles that you do? Is it really quick and simple? So once you've logged in, is it a case of the app kind of tracks you, or you just press start and stop each ride?
It's something we haven't measured. We haven't actually promoted, but a Love to Ride app actually is on second phase. It is accessible. So you can now sync the Love to Ride app with the site, or if you have Strava on your bike, you can link up to. So you've got, or you go on manually. I prefer to go on manually because then I can have a quick look at leaderboards and stuff as well while I'm doing it. But some people say for time, no. So
for yourself, you say you cycle to work, you'll get here, turn the computer on, log in to your account, and then you'll fill the details in. Is that how you do it? Or you do it on your phone, or
you can do it on?
Yeah.
The easiest way is once you set your profile up, you need to set the profile up first, is then download the app onto your phone. It's a free app, as most of them are. Yeah. And then it will sync with your profile, your login details for the website. Yeah. So you've got both options.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'd just like to add to that as well. So we are currently still in the testing phase, but it is available to download on the App Store. And we can offer automatic ride logging. So if you use the app and you turn on that setting, you don't actually need to go in and log them. It will automatically track your rides. And then eventually you'll develop a heat map as well, which is a really cool feature. And eventually, once you've logged enough rides, you're going to get a really nice heat map of where you're riding and see what your most used path is. And again, that's going to sync to the site. And then if you go online, then you can see the other tabs as well, like Ursula said, to the leaderboards.
And the app tells you how far you've cycled, or have you got to work that out and put that in?
No, if it's automatic, it will tell you. It should, recognize once you've started and stopped. Obviously, we're still in a later testing phase, so there might be some hiccups, but so far it's been so good. We're all using it at the moment, and it's always logging everything, but you can choose to use the app and also manually log your rides as well.
Okay.
I just wanted quickly mention also, a lot of time I never log it in my rides. It's straight away from Strava connecting, and it's always there. So it's sometimes good when somebody reminds me, emails, what's happening in the Love to Ride? So there's something happens, then I go in and check, because I don't have so much time. And I have loads of colleagues who I always ask them, come and join. They say, no, I don't want. I said, just click in Strava to join it, and it will automatically update everything. So if you want, like Ursula was saying, you go in and it's quite cool features. You say, this week I'm going to cycle off 2 slice cakes or something like that. And it's pretty cool, yeah? Whatever miles you want to do, or kilometers or cakes or burgers, it's a very good idea. I like that all. It's a catch for everybody, I think. But if you don't want to everyday log in, easy. You can forget about that and just join for some challenges, but automatically help to your work teams and your colleagues.
Exactly.
Right. Brilliant. Thank you.
just to add to that, actually, so like Ursula said, you can add your rides retrospectively. So if you do forget, and during the challenge, obviously, we want you to log your rides as often as possible. But if you do forget, you do have up until the end of the month to log all of your rides, so you can still take part.
And actually, Katie, even for me, for clarification, that master prize, you've got to log at least one ride per week, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, so we've got some different criterias that you can check out on the prizes page, just to make things a bit more fun and to incentivize people to ride. So for the grand prize, you need to log one ride per week. And then for the early bird prize, to be in the chance of winning the brand new bike, you need to register before the 1st of September. That's all you need to do. And then for the other prizes, like the bike locks, it might just be like log one ride and then you're in the chance of winning that.
Great. Ruth, you have a question.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that's a really great idea. Maybe we should do a burger challenge, like your mission this week, should you choose to accept it, is to cycle off a burger. So yes, is it possible to go through, do you have the opportunity today to maybe show us the website? And because I was particularly looking at the bit where there's the working cycle information and how we can update that.
Is that the info tab on the workplace profile?
I think so.
So we weren't going to go live on the site today, but I'm sure we can do a quick demo because we're at the end, if that would be helpful for everyone. So if I just grab my screen, I can probably do it. So for instance, if you're not registered to a workplace profile, I'm just going to quickly find Ursula so I can show you through her account, because I have some master accounts.
Yeah.
And maybe if anyone else has another question, we could go to that while I just set this up quickly.
Well, I suppose it was more to make the comment that obviously a lot of people here will be engaged through the workplaces team already, but if there's with the info about like where you can cycle in Southampton, that's something that could be found on My Journey Southampton. And if that's something that we then update for the general Southampton Love to Ride, will everybody see that, or is it just?
Yeah, you can go to you're right. If you go to info tab, there's, in fact, it's one of the things that I was looking at thinking so underneath that you see all those tabs where you can ride, cycling clubs, and I was thinking actually this is something, Ruth, that we probably need to work to get this all updated, community clubs, and bike shops. This is an area that I think between the council and Love to Ride, we absolutely need to do some work on to get this fully up to date.
Okay,
is that what you were thinking? Yeah. You see, this is why we're saying a lot of people are not drilling down all the things that are actually on the site, how valuable this tool is. So
so if this were, because we there is a sort of review of the My Journey communities pages going on at the moment, and if this were to be updated at the same time, that will be accessible for everybody in the Southampton area, every team and workplace then.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Anybody else have any questions?
Actually, I just thought, if I already have from Cooper Vision the site, but is there opportunity to be in two different ones? If I want to be with between my friend group created, and I can be leader for my workplace and also for my friend group.
Yeah, so you can be the workplace champion for the workplace profile. You can only be part of one workplace, but then you can obviously be part of the department profile. And then you can create a club or group as well. And then you can be the person who monitors that. So yeah, you can have both at the same time. And those are both year-round profiles that you can have. So during this challenge, you can compete with your workplace profile, and then you can also compete with your club or group as well, because there'll be separate leaderboards for those. So that's also especially useful for people who aren't part of a workplace or aren't working at the moment. They can still join the club or group with their friends and family, and they can still take part in the challenge.
Absolutely. So, any other questions? All quiet.
Just like to say, thank you. I mean, you've really flagged up a few things to me. I've been quite familiar with the site before. I've been the champion for the University of Southampton for a couple of years now, but I've only really looked at the league tables and stuff. So, yeah, I think that is really important. That ability to be able to drill down and find those other resources and point, participants at those, so that'll be really useful. I'll be catching up with our I think it's our sustainability officer tomorrow, and so I'll update her as well, and hopefully we can get some comms out to all the staff and students.
But yeah, absolutely. I'll reach out and connect with you as well, so that you know that you've always got us as backup as well. All right.
That's brilliant. Yeah, thank you.
But thank you for giving us the time today. And
no problem.
We have recorded it, so we're happy to be able to share the recording afterwards. So here's my contact details. And please reach out to any one of us. Obviously, some of you know Anna, some of you know Amber, some of you know Andy as well. But we're here for you. Yeah, we're going to make Southampton the best city on Love to Ride this year. Watch out. So, but I need your help. Can't do it on my own. Need your help. All right. So, but thank you for joining us. We will be able to share the slide deck with you. So if that's something that you'd like, so that you can work through it again in quiet time, or just reach out. But thank you for your time today. Really appreciate it. And see you again soon. We might do this again at the beginning of September. So, but thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Katie. Thanks, Ursula.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Cheers, bye.
Bye.